evil blanket fish has awoken.
Alright. We are continuing with Shadow Madness. Where did we leave off? Yes. We finished the Sun and Moon Temple. And we were on our way back. But of course, the way back is not as simple as just going back the way we came. There's got to be more to it. It's like a ghost town. I'd heard this place was having bandit troubles, but this has the stench of Hokum. His hand has touched this place, left its foul mark. You're probably right. Let's talk with the locals, see what's happened here. Maybe we can help. I know some people here, over in the Coyote Tavern. This data does not surprise me. I suspect you know many people in low places. I want your opinion, I'll program it into you. Right, tavern. Sounds like a good place to start. Was that a... That looked like a llama head peeking out from those rocks in the middle. Watch yourselves, boys. This joint can get a little rowdy. Sorry, gents, can't serve you today. What? Antonio, it's me, Clement. Can't help you saw a new law in effect. This is a locals-only joint now. Locals? That's a load of fertilizer and you know it. Our gold's just as shiny as theirs. Gold? Gold, you say? Yeah, gold, you know, the currency of the land, shiny metal stuff. What of it? I think you're gonna give it over. All of it, now. That and a headache is what you get for doing your own thinking, Smelly. You got a big mouth, Gadgeteer. Think I'm gonna shut it for you, permanent-like. Bring it on, Greasy. Hey, take that stuff outside. Don't go banging up my place now. Sure thing, Antonio. See you outside, genius. Bring your little friends if you want. Let's go teach the freak a lesson, boys. Now then, where are we? Something about locals only, right, Antonio? Hey, Clement, I had to say that. The boss, she won't have it any other way. Boss? Gee, it gets better all the time. Antonio, we're not here to rip up your joint. So why don't you settle down and tell us what's going on? Well, all right. Things aren't like they used to be. The boss, she rolled into town a couple of weeks ago. Her and all her boys, that is. Never seen a scummier bunch of villains and cutthroats. Before we knew it, the sheriff was dead and the deputies had been run out of town. The only law here is law of the gang. They pay awful well, though, those boys. Know how to party, too. Shut your cake, old Adana. The money's blood money, and you know it. It all spends the same, honey. Anyway, that's the story. The town's basically dead. Well, your worries are over. We're here to get things right. Do you speak the truth? Is it true that you mean to restore order? Indeed, sir, we do. And we need to talk. My home is east of here, at the edge of town. I would aid you against these villains. What was that all about? Crazy old man. Says he was once a Gagarin. Now I guess he's just an old Gagarin. He's a sweetheart. He clobbered a bandit the day that bunch arrived. They put him in jail for a spell, then let him loose. Must have figured he was harmless. He's been wanting to start some freedom revolution ever since. Crazy old coot's gonna get hung if he's not careful. He might be helpful, lads. Yeah, thanks for the info, Antonio. We weren't here, right? Never laid eyes on you. Good man. Good luck. Okay, so he's on the edge of town. Kinda still can't tell what type of, like the head of what type of animal that is that keeps popping up in the middle of those rocks. I guess it looks more like a big mouse. Right, more bandits. Can I tell you I'm broke? We're not bandits. We're here to get rid of them. Yeah, I know where they hang out. Where? You should check out Casa del Fuego. Always a lot of those creeps out there. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the Goldie. Mug of grog, here I come. What do you mugs want? Oh, not much. Zero, he'll bet me that the ugliest morons in town hung out here. That I did. Like you won the bet, head. Here's a Goldie. What, you getting wise? Wise? Been there, done that. I'm Lord of the Wise. I think your humor is wasted here, Clement. Right you are, Robo. Let's just crack skulls and move on. These guys is gonna die. That's the spirit. There's something about this place. Doesn't look lived in, you know? Why, Clement, my boy, I believe you're onto something here. For a jail, it seems awfully vacant. Nature abhors a vacuum. Far be it for us to upset Mother Nature. Never disappoint a lady, that's my motto. I propose that we fill this place properly. Smashing idea, old man. It just so happens there are a number of criminals in town. Must be our lucky day. Let's get to work. Let's. Okay, so clear the town of bandits, and then take the reward from them. Hey, Kaz, how you doing? Some sort of workshop you have here, old-timer? Allow me to correct your error, sir. The workshop is mine. That's so. Indubitably. May I add, sir, that it's an honor to make your acquaintance. Thanks a lot, kid. Name's Clement. Floating Head Zero, and the robot is a Mark V harvester robot based off of Domesto's series of robots. Yeah. With a few after-factory refits, I might add. The hat is a custom option. The gloves and shoes are factory originals, however. It talks. This goes way beyond the specs. Quite an achievement, Clement. Not my doing, Squirt. R5 was like this when I met him. There'll be time for such talk later, Griffin. But now we must speak of serious matters. Hey, Invalid, how you doing? Grandpa, speaking harvester robot, that is serious. Must forgive my grandson, sir, as he's quite exuberant about such things. Don't let it worry you, old-timer. What's on your mind? You said you could help us back in the bar. Indeed, I am Kent of the Gagarin Order of Knights. You don't say. I suspected as much. You have the bearing of a soldier. You honor me, sir. In truth, I am little more than a tired old man. But enough about me. You should know that the bandits are great in number. They are led by a sorceress. It'd be this boss we keep hearing about. Aye, the Velvet Tongue or some such nonsense. She's a real BITC... Griffin, language. Yes, sir. Sorceress has dealings with strange beings as well. Beings. Aye, beings, creatures, not truly men. They are part of a larger force. They spoke of sending aid. Grim tidings, if these creatures should reinforce this woman. Do you mean the game or the waifu that you pulled? This is a suffering that Kaz inflicted on me with his redeem. That was apparently inflicted on him by level 1 alt previously. And I now need to find another JRPG streamer who takes requests to inflict it upon them. I see where you're going, Head. Could make the trip back to Calestra real rough, huh? Our course seems clear. We must strike now while their numbers are manageable. That would be wise. Where is the sorceress? Eliminating the leader is usually effective when fighting a crude mob of barbarians. Difficult to say. She comes and goes, leaving orders and moving on. I've seen her near Casa del Fuego often with the rest of her vermin. She also visits the mayor from time to time, but mostly she maintains a low profile. Rough. Stays near her men. Low profile. Gonna make for a hard target. I suggest you strike her where it hurts the most. Her purse. Hardly. Her vanity. Indeed, she is extremely vain, insecure, obsessed with control and maintaining face. So you think if we insult her, disrupt her operation, she'll get good and pissed and come out to play? Like this plan already. Being an irritant and wreaking havoc. How could you not like that plan, Clement? You know me well, Robo. It's a little reckless, but it's a plan to fit the times. All the portraits melted. Oh no. Home's yours. We'll aid you in whatever way we can. Clement, my workshop's all yours. Thanks, kid. See some things I could use. Oh, thanks to you both. We shall do our best. With luck, your liberation is at hand. So is there anything to the left of the entrance? So do I clear out this? I guess go clear the one on the right first. I gotta kill them all eventually anyway. There's a new one that he just got. Even though I still have no idea what the hell these things are. And he misses. Perfect. Heaven forbid we go battle without 30 misses. Looks like we found the local clubhouse. Indeed, a veritable home for wayward boys. Get you boys anything? In a bit, honey. We've got some business to settle first. Business, eh? With who? Any dog son who follows the orders of this woman they call the boss, that's who. That a fact? It is. Hey, take it outside. Shut up, bartender. We fight where we please. Got me a battle axe that says different, friends. Not to mention the tap's close if you don't go outside. It's from the boss, isn't it, Jezebel? Sure is, sugar. So, see you outside then? Dang straight, I'm gonna cave in your skull, boy. Sweet talker, let's go, boys. Get all that out of your system, studs? For a while, anyway. Man, you boys don't look like Hokumers, so what's your story? Let's just say we're civic-minded citizens passing through. Fair enough, you citizens need any supplies, come on up to my office. Wonder what he meant by supplies. I don't know. Don't think he's with this boss, though. It bears investigation in any event. So it's only projectile stuff for Harv. Actually, wait, I think I have some here to sell still. Never mind, I guess I don't. Alright, so the big house over here to the left is the only place I haven't cleared out yet. Actually, let's get Zero and Clement's MP back. Can you believe this place? Most of the town's about to fall down, and there's a place like this. Some things never change. Great riches in the hands of the few. Alert, someone approaches. More riches for the mayor's coffers? I beg your pardon, what did you say? Surely you're here to bring the mayor his cut of the weekend's activities. So wrong, buddy. We're here to shut this operation down. Oh dear, do-gooders. This won't set well with the mistress. Or the mayor, for that matter. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Why don't you get his honor himself out here? Got a bone to pick with him. I certainly will not. Allow me to point out that I have a very big gun here, friend. A very big gun that never hits anything. Keep you gentlemen waiting another second. This ought to be interesting. I wonder how many guards they'll bring back. Want to make a bet on it? Your infatuation with gambling is bad enough. Far be it for me to encourage such behavior. Oh, Five, you are such an old woman sometimes. Gentlemen, allow me to present His Honor, the magnificent, most splendid, dashingly handsome, and incredibly cunning, the one and only Mayor Tort Pudgeons. Greetings and salutations, citizens. My manservant tells me you have matters of import to discuss. Oh, get real, buddy. But... No way this chubbed out, well-stuffed, fruity goofball is the mayor of Dobbytown. But, sir... Now take Pudgy, or whatever his name is, back to the kitchen and get me the real mayor. Step on it before I get cross. Sir, this is the real mayor. You don't say. Are you quite done assaulting my character, sir? Oh, I've barely started. What's the story here, Porky? Why has Dobbytown become Bandit Town? Simplicity itself, my good man. Money, lots of it. Riches beyond imagination. You repellent mongrel. Your kind has fed off the land and its people for far too long. Yes, what of it? It is the way of things. And now a question for you. What do you freaks think you're going to do about it? Buddy, you're about to find out. Just remember, you asked for it. What? You're going to shoot me? An unarmed man in his own home. How utterly heroic. Just wait, Tubby. When we're done, you'd wish I'd shot you. Oh, but of course, the feeling repentant already. So great is my regret that I'll allow you to leave without calling my allies. My powerful allies. Laugh while you can, fatty. The last one's mine, though. Remember that. Run along before I change my mind. Come along, lads. We'll deal with this creature soon enough. This is her shop. And more in the tavern? No? So who are you? You weren't there before. So, you're the three heroes I've been hearing about. The ones dropping my boys like flies. Same. If you're smart, you'll give up now. I don't normally make a habit of fighting women, but I will if you force my hand. Well, aren't you a pair of roughnecks? Tell you what, boys, let's drop all this enemy talk. What are you getting at? This is a real profitable operation here. I could use some good enforcers. Guys like you could make a killing in more ways than one. Are you mad, woman? We aim to stop you, not join you. What about you, short, wooden, and handsome? Gotta be kidding me. You haven't said a word. You want to join up with me, Negative. You prey on the weak and defenseless. You consort with the enemy. You must be stopped. Oh, pooh. I'd at least have hoped for one. Okay, lady. Talking time's over. You coming along peacefully, or... Oh, what? You three pigs will try to impress me with your toys? Please. I didn't get this job by being a helpless wench. You want to fight? Come and get it. Have it your way, sister. If you want to dance, we'll dance. And I'm telling you, bosses in this game have maybe one extra hit worth of HP compared to mobs in random encounters. Like, you can't even really call them bosses. Nice dancing, sister. Too bad we dance better. Enjoy it while you can, pig. Madam, we must know. Where is the treasure you've taken from these people? At least let your last actions have meaning. And make it easy for you? Never. What good will riches do you in death? Okay, won't do it for you, though. I'll do it for future thieves. Someone's got to keep clowns like you busy. Sooner or later, someone like me will come for that money. Someone like you won't be here to help. Well, to start, where is it? The mayor's house. It's there. There. Thank you. Rest in peace. That was a little cold, wasn't it, R5? She had no remorse. She expected none. I honored that request. Alright, let's go get the treasure before the mayor scoots off with it. Oh dear, it's you again. Please don't shoot me. Don't worry about it. Where's old Chubby at? You mean Mayor Pudgeons? The same. We have a matter to discuss. What's the meaning of all this? In a nutshell, the Velvet Tongue is gone. All of her gang is too. Law and order's back in town. Oh, and this is the best part. Your number's up, Butterball. Time to face the music. You can't be serious. This is a jest, yes? A jolly little jest at the mayor's expense. Hardly, you corpulent, vile excuse for a man. It's the new way of things. You can't do this. I'm still the mayor of this town. Get out. Get it straight, Lardo. You've been impeached. It's over. Is he dead? Nah, he's still alive. Must have fainted. Jet, we can't get everything we wish for, can we? Not as often as we'd like, no. Well, he's not going anywhere for a while. Let's find the treasure. Give the people back what's... So long, suckers. Oh. That's far enough, Mayor. Should I say ex-Mayor? I have a fine cell waiting for you. No, this isn't how it's supposed to end. Wrong again, Tubbs. Go to jail like a man, at least. Come along, or I'll thrash the daylights out of you. This isn't over. You'll see. Where were we? Getting the treasure for the villagers. Right, let's get to it. Wonder if His Fatness ever read any of these books. I wonder if the mayor knew how to read. Considering the residue of dust on some of these books, I'd say the answer to both questions is no. Pathetic. Do we have to search this one? Affirmative. Knew he'd say that. He always says that, Head. It's his lot in life, dear boy. Search more, talk less. Yeah. What is there to search? There's nothing there. Guess who liked this place? Mayor did like his food, to be sure. Such a larder. All for one man. How wasteful. Alright, the booty room. A considerable trove of treasure, to be sure. The villagers will be pleased. Their wealth is secure. The battle. Is it over? Did you win? Yes to both questions. The gang has been broken. Their leader is dead. Your town is yours once more. There's a pretty nice pile of loot in the mayor's place, too. It's all yours. 3 cheers. 3 cheers for the heroes of Dobie Town. You may not have heard, but there's a bounty on the gang. It's yours. You earned it. Don't spend it all in one place. We owe you a lot more than that. Know that you'll always be welcome here. You know how it goes, all in a day's work. This money, we shouldn't keep it. These people need to rebuild. Expected such an act. Still, altruism must be rewarded. Please accept these gifts. Drive a hard bargain, old-timer. We'll take them. 2 Matador armors and a Matador helm. Thank you for your kindness. Whatever, I need a nap. Okay, so the Matador armor is weaker than what I currently have. So that's what Clement's wearing. And this is what Stinger is currently wearing. That's what I got for beating that optional boss at the very beginning. So yeah, that's that. This is how far ahead in the game that stuff was. I'm not even sure if that's better than what she's got. I don't know if I should be holding on to it. And while there is good armor here, I don't have the money to get it. Could get the best helm I could get for Zero, since that's the only armor piece he can put on. So 90, 85, 94. Okay, so what Harv is wearing is one step up from this. And since I just put a battle helm on Zero, the only one that's less armored up would be Clement, and he's wearing like one tier down. Endy's hand rots. Good evening to you, boys. Bevel, you old scoundrel, it's good to see you. Sure, and I don't know you, boyo. Bevel, it's me, Clement. I drink here all the time. Oh, is that so? Well, then you're no friend of mine. Anyone who drinks the demon liquor is a foe to Bevel the Green. But you're a bartender, are you not? Not. I am a defender of virtue, a paragon of justice. No liquor will flow from these taps again, so swears Bevel the Green. Good day to you. Okay. No, not again. What's wrong? Don't stay here. Run while you can, Clement, and take these, whatever they are, with you. Gonna happen, hun. These colors don't run, get me? Be pig-headed then, I warned you. Not all of us are unreasonable, madam. What is the matter? Stanley and Murphy, that's what. They've lost their minds. We'll do what we can to help. If you ask me, a mercy killing would be the best for them. Hold on. Stan and Murph are gadgeteers. I can talk sense into them, trust me. While you're at it, talk them into giving back my man and all the rest they've taken. They've been abducting people. Dang right they have. They'd have taken me, except they want me to fool people into staying at the inn. I did it once. They came in and took him in the night.
Horrible. I decided that no matter what, I wouldn't do it again, and here we are.
We're tougher than most, and we'll be ready for them if they come.
I hope so.
Well, we weren't abducted while we slept. What's going on? Grand Zinger sales, that's what's going on. Oh no. Custom-made monkey trousers direct from Milham Monkeywear. You won't believe these prices. Yep, he's gone. Direct from Dantier, we got a Pappy Kip 4-in-1 Fagelnut cracker. Last one in the store, bargain nutty price, here for only 10 million wooden nickels. 10 million wooden nickels? Yet you think I'm marking up the prices, don't you? Think you're a ding-dong, that's what I think. Insulting my integrity, eh, shorty? Now see here, let's settle down. We shall meet on the field of honor, a duel to the death. Bring your kitten, you rogue. Kitten? Don't ask. Why would I want to bring a kitten to a fight? Why, to fight the duel with, of course. I warned you. You gentlemen duel with kittens. Only rogues use swords. Ghastly. Let's get out of here. Go, flee, coward, yellow belly. You're not nutty, are you?
Heavens no, my poor husband is, though.
Sorry to hear that.
As long as I do what he asks, he treats me well. His requests are getting odd, though. I mean, trousers for monkeys? Who would dress such a creature?
Who indeed?
It all started the other day. I got home from the workshop, and he demanded I make him boffle soup. He hates boffle soup.
Can't say I blame him. Stuff tastes like roof tar.
Well, that was the least of it. Now he's got me working all the time. Only sensible thing he's asked for is this regulator.
Regulator, eh?
Of course he's forgot all about that now. Keep screaming for those monkey pants.
Regulator could come in handy. I have it?
Surely, it's no good to me here. Do me a favor, though.
Name it.
Please don't buy anything from my husband. It'll only encourage him.
We will not patronize his store, madam. Have our word.
Thank you. Here's your regulator.
Sure what that's for? Oh boy, a bunch of nuts in a cage.
Don't be so sure. Things aren't what they seem.
Trust me on this one, Robo. These jokers are trouble walking. You know these villains. Oh, I know them, all right. You asked me, this sells too good for them.
What do you suggest we do with them, then?
You know, I've always wanted to tar and feather these hoodlums.
Hey, now, you ain't serious, are you, Clement?
Tar and feather? Alright, funny man, quit screwing around and let us out of here. I don't know. Might go on a crime spree or something.
I think that something just happened.
Carol, did you go and do that for? Come on, Clement, keep us in here with him as torture, man.
Sorry, I got scared.
Holy chitin of Orshkavors, what you eat, Carol?
Well, now what? Should we leave them or?
Make me let them go.
They are criminals.
The only crime going on here is that smell.
Indeed.
These guys are my friends. I was just rattling their cage, so to speak.
Yeah, Clement, very funny. Now let us out before we pass out.
Fine, fine. Keep your shorts on. Where's the key? Check the desk, knothead. Looky here, boys. Freedom and a little brass key.
We should hurry this up. The natives are getting restless.
Right. There you go. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
Get the hell out of here.
Thanks, buddy. We're out of here.
Thanks, Clement, Mr. Head, Mr. Robot.
Who in the world to put those guys in the clink? They're harmless.
Mostly harmless. My nose is still suffering. We should move on. This mystery can be solved later.
Right.
I think that's every house. Okay, can I don't need to see that for a million years.
Here we are, home sweet home.
The abode of gadgeteers. We should be cautious.
This was your home, Clement. Yeah, me, Stan, and Murph built this place. Enough yakking. Let's get this over with. Now, this figures. Hold on. I'll be. This is some security system.
Why don't we just blow up the door?
Not a good idea. The only reason the defense guns aren't chewing us up yet is because I'm here. Direct fire will turn them on, no matter who's out here.
What do you suggest?
I can jimmy this open. Gotta find some stuff, though. Gonna need a burner and a projector to use with this regulator. That ought to do.
As you say.
Alright, let's get out of here before we're seen.
One of the guys we just let out of prison. Oh man, now I gotta change my pants. Thanks a heap, guys. Sorry about that, old man.
Lucky we aren't the enemy, buddy.
Wouldn't be allowed to change my pants.
Mentioned you'd be on your way back to the Hooskow, or worse.
Oh yeah.
What did you, of all people, do to get busted? Come on, spit it out. We won't laugh.
I hit Mr. Stanley with my mop. Hard.
Kidding, really? Wow.
It was hurting people. Him and Mr. Murphy. Just couldn't take it anymore.
You did good, buddy. I'd have done the same thing.
You'd have hit them with a mop?
No, not exactly the same thing. I'd have used my gun, but you get the idea.
Thanks, Clement. Means a lot coming from you.
No problem. But change your pants and stay out of sight, okay?
Sure thing. There's nothing from him. Hey, good to see you guys.
Hey, Andy, keeping a low profile?
Better believe it, not going back to that cell. With luck, you won't have to.
Andy, what did they put you in here for anyway?
I refused to work in the shop. They need me around so they didn't kill me. Guess they figured a few days in cell would make me shape up.
Were they right?
Well, I was getting pretty hungry, but I'd have fought them.
That's the spirit, lad. Hey, Andy, you got a tri-burner around or a harmonic projector? Pneumatic spanner, maybe?
My spanner's broke. Don't own a projector. I got a dual burner, though.
That'll do. Give it to me.
Give it to you? What do I look like, a charity?
Andy, if it weren't for me, you'd be fighting cockroaches for crumbs in that cell.
All right. Here, don't break it.
Higgs honor. Come on, boys. Oh, you guys scared me there.
Please accept our apologies.
Dang, I've never met a talking robot.
I've never met someone named Levy either.
First time for everything, huh? Alright, you jokers, take it easy.
Hey, humor helps lighten a bad situation,
Certainly. Clement's just a little tense. Aren't we all? Last week I've lost my job, been put in jail, and nearly starved to death. Think I know tense real well. Speaking of jail, what'd you do, anyway?
Get this, my own wife put me in there.
No.
Yes, Nutbar said I was a traitor and they chucked me into that cell.
We're doing our best to get to the bottom of this. Reminds me, you work on projectors, right?
Did until I got fired.
Got a spare harmonic laying around?
A little finicky, but yeah.
Let me have it. I've got a plan.
Say no more, just leave me out of it.
Levy, I'm hurt.
Last plan of yours I helped on got me suspended for 3 days.
Can I help it that you got caught? Now hand over the projector.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Come on, baby, you're making me look dumb here. Clement needs a new pair of goggles. You still have the touch.
Third time was the charm.
We'd better hurry. Someone's bound to notice this. Right. Oh, Clement. Little friends, too. Okay, you two, this ends now. Oh, this is delicious. You telling us what to do. I love it. Getting your place, Prole. It is we who dictate terms, not you. Things change. Get smart. Give up all you're able. Clement, this is silly. Don't you see what's going on? Holcomb's going to win, Clement. The Magi are running out of time. Air is alone. Talk of being smart. Take your own advice. Join us. Go reprogram the robot. Take the Mage Warrior to Hokum on the end of a stick. It'll be glorious. Stan, Murph, this is your last chance, guys. Stand down. I'm asking you as a friend. Too late for that, whelp. You've been naughty. Time for punishment. I just killed 2 of my oldest friends. I offer my deepest sympathies. They were beyond help. There was no choice. We did what we had to. Did we? Can't help but wonder. Clement will understand if you want to remain here, to mourn. No, this just got real personal. You guys are out to settle them scores with this Hokum. I'm with you, all the way. Hokum's a dead man, that's all. Anyone who says otherwise. They're dead too, with a quickness. Count on it. That's all there is to be said. This'll put the bog way up. We're out of here. Let's go. Ah, they didn't tear Speedy apart. Speedy? My baby. To what are you referring to? Horse's carriage there. Are you blind? Ah, a vehicle. Is it quick? Quick. This baby does 0 to 40 in under 2 minutes. It's fast enough for you, old man. I see. Plan on entering the Air Grand Prix with this here vehicle. Entering and winning. Such events will not transpire if we do not... Blah, blah, blah. Mission, mission, mission. Come on. Bye, Speedy. Great googly moogly.
Is something amiss, Clement? My senses detect high levels of noxious fumes. We must proceed with caution.
Really bolts for brains, tell me more.
Very well. Atmospheric content would be mostly methane.
Blasted Hard 5, haven't you picked up on sarcasm yet? Bloody hell, here we go again. Look, I'll keep it short and sweet. We're about to enter the Goobrath Bog. We'll be using the Bogway so we don't get swallowed up by the muck.
Bogway? Whose idea was it to build a path through this stinking fen?
Listen up, okay? It took 23 years to build up the Bogway. First one sank back into the swamp, so it was built again.
Sounds like a castle I once visited. A wedding, if I recall.
Still in the story. Anyhow, it was a nightmare. In case you aren't aware, this ain't no park we're in. Workers died by the cartloads. Disease, accidents, monsters, you name it. Critters would sink up through the muck and nab some poor sap. Swallowed them whole, they did.
There was death.
Damn right there was death, but the boys kept on a-building. No one was about to let no swamp or no swamp buggers stop them. When it was all said and done, 82 men had bought the farm, but the Bogway was built, and that's how we aimed across this foul puddle.
Egad, quite the yawn, old man. The structure seems mechanically sound, however, if it were to add some cantilevered.
I'll tell you where you can't your lever, boy. Don't you dishonor the memory of the lads who gave their lives to build this for us.
I do not mean to offend, I simply mean to offer some engineering observations.
Come now, Clement. You know Har 5 meant no dishonor to anyone. He's just, well, a very efficient chap. Alright, whatever. Look, these gases are getting to me. Let's cross this stinking mess and be done with it. Agreed?
Agreed. Affirmative. So much for avoiding random encounters. Couple more switches. I haven't flipped any switches. That's a switch.
Right, that was bloody awful. It's a wonder the Bogway was ever finished. I commend the efforts of those who built it. It is a fine structure. See, I told you so. Stick with Clement and he'll see you safely through anything. However, I still believe we could enhance it by... R5, don't start with me. Really, you two, must you always be this way, bickering and arguing about this and that? Clucking like a couple of old hens, nattering like nabobs, why I dare say... Stop it already, the more irritating than boil on Kierke's ass. Let's just get 'em moving. I'll be glad if we never have to cross the cesspool again in my lifetime. Affirmative. The bog is a place of death. We should continue. Quite right, Hard Five. Off we go once more into the breach. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, back to the Magic Academy. I think we're finally done with this team. Ooh, what a ride. What is this, a wine cellar? It is a cavern beneath the Magic Academy. Howdy, partners. Oh, it's you. This is a less than enthusiastic reunion. We are less than delighted to see you. The feeling is mutual, I'm sure. Now, as to the identity of this gadgeteer, take me to your leaders. It speaks like a native Arcosian. Clement lived with the natives for a long time. I see. Well, in any event, why don't the three of you proceed to the guest chambers? The mages will receive you later, when you're freshened up. Tell them we're here, please. Don't worry, they already know. They've been watching you. Be seeing you. I do not like this place. Wonder how the others are doing.
I'm kind of glad we're heading back to Carillon.
Yeah, me too. Maybe we can finally get a decent meal.
Do you think Half 5 and Zero will be okay?
They're off to find some ruined temple or something. What kind of trouble could they get into?
Plenty.
Together they're a pretty formidable pair. R5 kinda has a good head on his shoulders now, so as to speak.
That was a joke, right?
I guess not. Anyway, forget about them. They'll be fine.
Yeah, I know.
You ought to be worrying about us.
Excuse me.
We're going somewhere no one has gone in, well, quite a long time. In spite of all the stuff Festin has brought us to read, I still feel a little nervous.
That's good, so do I. I'd be worried otherwise.
Huh? Enough with the history lessons. Let's get this show on the road. We've got 2 important letters to deliver.
Right, one to the Council and one to the Gadgeteers. Stinger.
Yeah?
Why did you really want to go to Wildern?
Well,
Yes?
just because.
Uh-huh. I see, eloquent as ever.
Come on, let's get going.
Starting to wonder just how much of this game consists of backtracking. Because there has been a decent chunk so far that's just included running back and forth through places I've already been. Hey, look who's back. They actually made it. Shut up, idiot. Of course they made it. Hey guys, how's the guard business? You know, poor pay, long hours. And the food's awful. How about you? Did you make it to the academy? Yep. Well, good news or bad? Good news, but we can't really tell you yet. See. Well, you better report to the council then. Right. I think they're in session now. Shouldn't miss them. Thanks. Which one of these was the inn? Not this one. Okay. 45, 20, 20. That better than what she has on. Okay. Where the hell was the council? think they were all the way in the back. Welcome, couriers. Yeah, missing a member. R5 is okay. He's with another ally on a mission for the Magi. As a relief, that harvester robot is one of a kind. Be a tragedy to lose it. Yeah. Anyway, we have a reply from the Magi. Tragedy, assist, aid, power, air. Don't hog it, man. What does it say? Hush your mouth, I'm reading. How dare you hush me? Ring bells, time is here, all together. I thought I heard air mentioned there, Mayor. Good news, people. The Magi have agreed to help us. Well, it's about time. They've asked us to pitch in, too. Certainly. The militia stands ready for your honor. How's the Merchants Guild will do its part? Temple of Wisdom is at their disposal as well. Good, good. There's one other thing. Yes? They want us to summon air. Fabulous. Hardly the word I'd choose. Disastrous is more like it. Can the Gadgeteers be trusted? I notice you never asked that when they built your fancy house in Hightown. That was different. I was having work done. There were locals involved. Guildsmen. As you say, Councilman. The Magi are willing to put aside past differences, work with the people of Air. How can we refuse? Well put, my friend. I'll begin preparations at once. Time is of the essence. We should ring the bells at once. The bells? Shouldn't we be calling Air? Afterwards, we should have plenty of time for fun. No, you don't understand. The Gadgeteers installed a set of powerful bells in Hightown. We were instructed to ring them and should need a rise. I'd say it's arisen, chap. Bang the gongs and let's get this show on the road. Not quite that easy. Lead on. I've always wanted to meet a Gadgeteer. One? How about a bucketful? God! God! Yes, Your Honor. Ring the bells at once. By your command. I'm so excited. I've heard so much about the Gadgeteers. Yeah, anyone who can make a city fly has got to be interesting. What in Krob's name has taken so long? God! Sir, the ringer, it's not working. That's impossible. Can I have a look at it, Brady? You might send someone to the tower, too. This smells fishy. Stinger, Windleaf. Yes, Captain? Think you could go to the bell tower and have a look around? Of course. Report back when you're done. Yes, sir. Ready for this? I suppose so. Let's check our gear and head out. Had a funny feeling about this. Me too. Seems awfully odd for the device we need to fail when we need it the most. Right, so where is this bell tower? There it is. Yipes, I think we know why the bells aren't ringing. Who is so dim of brain to disturb Death Gnaller? Death Gnaller? What? It's an old kid's tale. The monster that rings church bells in the dead of night before killing its victims. Looks awfully alive to me for a creature from an old kid's tale. How does that rhyme go? Death Gnaller, Death Gnaller. The time has come. Death Gnaller, Death Gnaller. The last bell's rung. Yeah, that's it. What's it mean? It means look out. Kig's mother, that was a close one.
How does an imaginary monster come alive? And how did it get in here without being noticed?
Oh no, you'd better tell the council.
Look at all the broken machinery, the bells. This was deliberate. Sabotage.
Holcomb. Only someone with a really sick sense of humor could conjure up something like that.
I think it's safe to say things have just gotten worse.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. I'm gonna go on my break. I'll be back in 5 and we'll continue with their section of what they did while the robots in the head were doing their stuff. Alright, I'm back. You're back. Report. Oh, sir, we have good news and bad news. Enough with the game, son. Let's have the good news. Found out why the bell wasn't ringing.
Let me guess, rodents ate the wiring.
Not exactly. The bells were sabotaged.
By a death gnawer.
Sacred tomes alive, you mean like in the children's story? Exactly. 2 heads, big teeth, everything. Happened.
It attacked. We only barely managed to kill it.
Kig's blood. What's the bad news then? Oh, they kinda thrashed the place. Mechanism is in bad shape.
Now, don't fret, you've done your part, now let me do mine.
We were hoping you'd say something like that.
I'll need some help, though.
There's a tome in the Clockworks Codex in the Temple of Wisdom.
Why don't you get started with your repairs? We'll bring it to you.
Come to the temple, I'll find it. Anything else we can do?
Let's see. I'll need to talk to old Liam, too.
We'll fetch him for you.
Report to me at the bell tower once you have the codex in hand and Liam handy.
We're on it. Who the fuck's Liam? Hey, Lost, how you doing? What are you doing up so late, first of all? Yeah, I was kind of lurking in your stream before I started mine. I'm surprised you stayed up this late. It's going good. Despite the fact this isn't exactly one of the best games I've ever played, but I'm gonna see if I can stick through. The only thing in this game that's even remotely okay is the story. Everything about the battle system and the mechanics and everything else is... I don't even know what word to use for it. Just... half-baked, I guess. Like, I'm about halfway into the game, and we're in a part where the group is split up into two separate, teams. I finished the first team, and this is about halfway into the game, I think. At least when they finish their part of their team, it would be about halfway into the game, I think. And characters are already getting to max level. Because max level is like 15, but it's done through this weird, like, they go up 4 levels and then they get like a title change, and then they go up another 4 levels and they get a title change. But altogether, I think it adds up to like 15 levels, and they hit max. The combat is just completely bonkers. Like, first of all, characters miss all the damn time. Bosses have like maybe 1 hit worth of HP more than a random mob in a random encounter. And they also give out as much XP as a random mob in a random encounter. So you'll get like triple to quadruple the amount of XP in a random encounter that has 4 enemies than you will in a boss fight where there's only 1. Like, literally, I don't think the enemies are even programmed as bosses at all. Like I said, their HP is just the tiniest bit above a random enemy, and their XP is about the same anyway. Hello, sir. This new mission of yours, Air, a journey to the Wildern. It all makes my head swim. Tell us about it, and just hope we can find some help. Well, we have to trust the Magi in this one. Wish you luck. Thanks, Your Honor. Yeah, like, I think yesterday was when I was really discovering, or like, I guess confirming all my suspicions about all the things in this game that are fucked up mechanically. So I was just kind of depressed by that, just realizing just how broken everything is. Like, this game is seriously undercooked. I would not be surprised at all if the developers who made this had their budget or their timetable cut drastically. Because all of this literally feels like an alpha. Did I already check in here? Yeah, it's Diva's residence. Yeah, apparently this game is almost like a chain letter. Level 1 alt played it. I don't know if someone requested for him to play it, but Level 1 alt played it, and then got Kaz to play it, and Kaz got me to play it. So I was joking that now I have to find another JRPG streamer who takes requests to get them to play it. What the hell is the Temple of Wisdom? Crave, I think? I'm not even 100% sure this would be all their games. Like I said, just for how horribly balanced the whole battle system is. Like I said, it feels like this is like an alpha version or something. Yeah, I don't know if you heard it when I first got the raid, but I was kind of commenting on how I'm surprised you were still streaming this late. But yeah, go ahead, go to sleep. Sleep well. I'll see you later. Now what? You know what, you crusty old miser. What he's trying to say is, I know you greedy devils are here for your money. Why do you always have to be so rude? None of your business. Here you are. Count it if you like. Wait a minute, this is short. Where's the rest of the money? Taxes, of course. Did you actually expect you'd get it tax-free? We nearly died getting that message through. Stinger. I don't care if you're Keeg himself. Everyone pays taxes. You'll regret this. Somehow I doubt that very much. Good day. Oh, we're not done yet. Step outside, Big Shot. Come on, Stinger. Maybe someone on the council can help us. Screw the council. No one cheats me. What do you mean me? That's our money, and I want mine outside now. I'm only doing this as a favor to you, Winleaf. I'm gonna try. Like I said, yesterday was depressing because I was like figuring out and confirming all the ways this game sucks. Now that I know all the stuff that's broken and how bad it is, I guess like finding like when you're first finding out how nothing works right and all that, I guess is the worst part for me usually. Once I know everything that's broken and I accept it, I can usually ignore that and then try to find something to latch onto, which at this point is basically just the stories and the characters. Everything else is garbage. Yeah. It's like it's worse when you expect things to work. I guess let me put it that way. Like when you're still hopeful and expecting things to work and make sense, that's when it's aggravating. Once you know that everything is crap and you've accepted that it's crap, then it's just a matter of, getting through it. Hey Ragnar, how you doing? I'll tell you what you can do. Fire that snooty bean counter. Bean counter? Oh, you must mean Dix. Yes, sir. Mr. Dix has been... difficult, rude, ruthless. Well, yes. Takes a special breed to be a good taxman. What happened exactly? Our funds for the courier mission were heavily taxed. What? The paperwork must have been messed up. That payment was supposed to be tax-free. That's what I was hoping to hear. We'll have to make this right. Here you go. Signed, sealed, and you can deliver it. Those orders authorize payment in full, plus 15% extra for hazardous duty. Can't wait to show this to that old weasel. Thank you, Your Honor. My pleasure. Good luck on your new mission. Of course, now I still have to find Liam and the Temple of Wisdom to get that book. I haven't pinpointed where either of those are yet.
Alright, my patience is at an end. I will not tolerate. Shut your yap and read this. Complying fully, Heroes, Carillon. Tax-free? That's right, stud. Absolutely tax-free. We'd like the rest of our money, please. Don't forget the hazardous duty pay. Mayor must be insane. Still, orders are orders. Here. Been a pleasure. Here's a kiss for good luck. All the unmitigated nerve. I'm calling the militia. Get out, you hooligans. Art gallery. Hall of Wisdom. Okay. This is where we should get the book. Salutations. We're here for the Clockworks Codex. Always right to the point, aren't you? I'm not trying to be rude, I just... Relax. Here. Now then, anything else we can do for you? Yeah, there is. What can you tell us about Wildern? Now there's a name I haven't heard in a while. May just told us a bit about it, but I got the feeling they were holding something back. There aren't many facts we can share with you. Our lore is steeped in legend, colored by time. Journeys were made to Wildern long ago. In fact, Keog's pilgrimage took him to Wildern. Ah, those are some big footsteps to follow. Keog the Virtuous. We also know that the Magi sealed all paths leading to Wildern. But why? It's not always prudent to pry into the affairs of the Magi. You won't tell us so. And we believe the pathways were sealed to protect Wildern from Arcos. What? That's crazy. Perhaps you can't deny our war-torn past, though. So the Magi thought we might harm Wildern. Indeed. Maybe they were right. Some businessman probably would have gone down there and turned it into a mushroom ranch or something. Precisely. There are several tomes with references to Wildern here. I'd suggest reading them before you leave. Thank you, Your Eminence, for your wise counsel. Yeah, I'm not going to read anything. Found out early in this game that those books are a bit longer than I would like. There's lots of them. They definitely didn't skimp on the lore for this game. So now I have to find Liam. Let me just look that. All the way back to Old Town to find Liam. He'll agree to meet you at the bell tower. I guess that's a little bit of help, but not as much as I would have liked. There's a lot of people in Old Town.
I just every house I go into, they have to have a cutscene that's like a 5-minute conversation. I bet Trails fans would love this game. No one ever shuts up. You, Liam? I should stay at the inn anyway. Windleaf is low on MP. Oh god. Every time I see the model for a cat in this game, it's just horrifying. There we go, here's Liam. Oh, my head feels like a burned piston. Yeah, get back on the hooch then. Stinger, we need his help, remember? Was that you said? You need my help? That's right, Liam. The ringing device in the bell tower isn't working. Council says you're the only guy who can fix it. Yep, that I can, but I'll be spanked if I will. What? No way I'm gonna help summon those perverse things. Look, if you don't help us, a lot of people will die. Nothing anyone can do about that. Not my call, not anymore. The Gadgeteers are evil. Liam, it's the will of the Magi. We need the Citizens of Air. Citizens of Air? You mean the bloody Gadgeteers? They're the ones behind all this. No, they're not. I'm not at liberty to explain everything. Nor do I understand it all, but we need their help. It's the only way we can reach our allies in time. Trust her, Liam. She's telling the truth. They're our friends. They can help us. No point in fighting. You'll do it yourself sooner or later. You just seem so sure of yourselves. That's a bad sign in my book. It'll be okay, Liam. You want to die young, so be it. Who am I to stop you? Meet me at the bell tower. Let's get this over with.
Alright. Finally got all that. Get the bell tower fixed. So they can contact the Gadgeteers and we can meet up with them. Hopefully there's no more roadblocks before that. Great, everything and everyone we need is here. Okay, let's get on with it. Gonna need a new Numa piston. Looks like the con gear is shot. Come on, guys, we haven't got all day. Let the bells of Carolong ring proud. I think I just lost my hearing. Why didn't you warn us? He'll be fine. Let's just hope that the good folks of Air heard that. Good folks might. Come on, old timer. We gotta get that sky bridge ready. Sky bridge? Yes, Air is a flying city. We'll need to dock. Dock? You mean like a ship docks? Exactly. The two cities will connect by way of the sky bridge. Ah, we're all doomed, you know that. Hardly. Have a little faith. Okay, what about us? What do we do? Watch the skies and tremble. Oh, brother. Check in with us at the Sky Tower often. Okay? You'll need to be present when the big moment comes. Will do, sir. Come on, Liam. History awaits. More like infamy. This is what I hate the most. What's that? The waiting. The lack of direction and control. Relax. Let's go have some fun. Well, we still can, I suppose. Hey, Alt. How you doing? Unfortunately, there will be deaths for a while since I just finished the section with Harv. So now we're in the section without him. Hello again, should be ready soon. Must be mad. Why else would I be doing this? I have no idea what they're doing, but it must be important if I'm here. Alright, so what do I need to do to trigger this? Run around town. Okay. Still can't get over how... Oh, never mind. No, go on, spit it out. No, they put a park up here amidst all these houses and restaurants and stuff. Your point being, just seems dumb. That's it. Yeah. I mean, why didn't they just build Carolon right on the ground or something? This whole region would have been ruined if the builders had done that. Them's the breaks. Anyone ever told you that you're a clod? Hey, lighten up. Oh, relax. We're still friends, okay? Friends? Tell me. Oh, please, no, anything but that. What? What is it?
It's R5, isn't it? You've fallen for him. I'll step aside.
Oh, for goodness sake. You nearly scared me half to death.
Gotcha. How far... Like, what Japanese are you studying for? 'Cause I know there's, like, different levels of tests for fluency. Just learning. I was about to ask, is it a 3-week course, or you're only 3 weeks into your course? Still the same. Yeah, because this game uses vibration really weird. It's starting to bug me. It vibrates when, like, you're up against a wall. Like, if you're ever rubbing against, like, the edge of your passable area, it starts vibrating. Ah, cat katana. That's what I always call it. Let me go sleep at the end. Maybe I need to do that to get enough time to pass. So, what's prompting you to study Japanese? Is it just like a language requirement for school, or are you actually planning on using it for a career or something, or do you just want to, like, be able to watch anime and games in Japanese? Hobby? Yeah. I've thought about it a few times here and there, but I've never actually started. Like, I've looked up online courses and other stuff, like, supposedly the ones that help you learn it really quickly, but then I just never bother starting them. And that used to be about my fluency with Spanish. Like, I used to be able to understand about, I want to say, 3/4 of all Spanish. I had a hard time speaking it because when you're actually trying to speak it, you have to remember the words rather than just hearing them and knowing what they mean. But that was all before COVID. COVID hit, and I kind of had that, like, year and a half, 2 years of not really socializing with anyone. Because I live in a very heavily Spanish-speaking area. I'm on a border town. But yeah, like that whole time during COVID when socializing kind of dropped down to nothing, I got so out of practice that I don't feel confident in my Spanish at all anymore. Listen, you hear that? Like the sound of thunder. Shall I alert the militia? Heavens no. Look. Oh dear. Gods have mercy on us all. It's stupendous. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know you're supposed to learn them young. It's easier to learn them younger. I don't know what the cutoff is, but I know I'm way past whatever the cutoff it is to easily learn another language. I'm in that I'm almost in that too old of a dog to learn new tricks part of my life. Kidd's Beer, the docking platform. It actually worked. Of course it did, you fool. All of their things work. All too well. Sir, that's one big old city. Man, I thought I'd seen strange things. Me too. This takes the cake. Greetings, honored techsmith. Allow me to welcome you to Karalan. What's wrong with you, Liam? Gadgeteer! Got into him. You rang. That's supposed to be funny? Not funny. You summoned us. We are here. State your purpose. Oh, yes, well, we have a great need, you see, and... Ish, let me handle this, Brady. I mean, if you had someone to constantly speak it with, that would definitely make it easier. Like, that's probably one of the only reasons why why previously I did know so much Spanish, was just because almost everybody around here speaks it. So even just being in a crowd, you hear enough people speaking it that it's constantly going through your head. Because like I said, once COVID hit and then, socializing went down to nothing, I just rapidly forgot everything. It's kind of nuts how quickly you lose a language when you're not using it or around it at all anymore. And also the reverse is true. You pick it up really fast when you're constantly around it. Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of have to do both. Like, listening to stuff like that, frequently, so that you're immersed in it, and also studying so that you're slowly picking up on what you're hearing. Like, you have to be constantly hearing it and also learning it so that you're understanding more of what you're hearing and picking it up. So yeah, you kind of need both. Listen here, sir. You see, we state your purpose. Well, here. It's a letter from the Magi. Document authenticity verified. Contents transmitted. Awaiting orders from Elder Makers. Wow, the Elder Makers. No one's ever seen them. Great. Let's hope they're in a charitable mood. The Magi seem to think they'd help us given the situation. Response received. Elder Makers have reached a decision. And Arcosian, Stinger, and Windleaf are to accompany this unit into air. Just them? Certainly in such a situation they will need guidance. Negative, that is all. I see. Well, good luck, you two. We'll do our best, sir. Arcosian, Stinger, and Windleaf will follow this unit now. Real Lord of Etiquette, isn't he? It could be worse. Yeah? Yes, he could have said no. Right you are. Guess we'd better follow, Arcosian Windleaf. After you, fellow Arcosian. The Arcosian, Stinger, and Windleaf. Saul Mervyn, please resume your standard duties. By your will, Elder Maker. I mean, every once in a while, I think it's normal to just every once in a while, as they say, just get a wild hair about something. And you just one day wake up and decide you want to do something, and I mean, if you do it, that's good. A lot of people, myself included, you wake up one day and say, I want to do something, and then by lunchtime, you're like, forget about it. Hello there. We are the Elder Makers, leaders of Air. The Magi speak highly of you. We are impressed. Thanks. We earn our pay. Cavalier attitude. It will serve you well. The person who led us here, is he a robot? No, he's alive. He's just very young. 5 years of age, to be precise. Pretty big for a 5-year-old. We age and grow differently than you. I see, it's just... Well, he acted a little like a friend of ours. Yeah, you should know him. R5, farm robot. Yes, the last of the failed Harvester series. One-of-a-kind unit. It was constructed here many of your years ago. You refer to the unit as a friend. Are we to assume that it has a personality? Oh yes, he's very serious, brave, and loyal. And stubborn, ornery, and naive. Stinger. It's quite all right, miss. We are pleased. The The unit has outperformed our expectations. Most curious. It's unfortunate that the unit is not with you. Well, he's with another friend of ours. They're going to Siltheria on an errand for the Magi. I see. Speaking of the Magi, we've evaluated their request. We believe we can assist you. However, getting to Wildern will be dangerous. You may not survive the journey. Well, we're here, aren't we? Yes, but very well. I can see you are prepared, at least mentally. You'll be using one of our vehicles to navigate an underwater passageway. We built it eons ago in order to gain access to the inner world. You'll have to pass through a series of hydraulic doors. They keep the water in the lock from flooding the inner world. The doorway lies at the bottom of the passageway. It leads to a body of water in Wildern. There may be creatures swimming in the passageway. You will be armed, but must be careful. We will train you to operate the vehicle. It's currently being modified to serve your needs. This will take some time. We advise you to make preparations for your journey. That's actually a good question. Let's see. Although I'm not sure I'd consider Harv to be like Bender. Because Bender... Honestly, Bender would probably be more like Stinger. But let's see. When was Shadow Madness released? May 25th, 1999. Futurama. March 28th, 1999. So this game came out 2 months after Futurama. Yeah, they're pretty much being made in tandem, I'd say. Say your goodbyes, stock up on supplies, what have you. Might also explore air. It might be interesting to you. Turn to us when you're ready to leave. Deal. Come on, Windleaf, let's check this place out. Attention, visitors. This area is for gadgeteers only. Sorry, just passing through. Vacate the premises at once. Okay. Tell us what this place is? No, go, now. Right you are. Wonder what goes on here. I have no clue. There's a sight I haven't seen in a while. What's that? Good-looking kids from the homelands. You know of the homelands? Sure do. Been there a few times. Sold a few goods to people out there. Well, everyone else here seems a little distant. We lead a pretty secluded life here. It's to be expected. So you're a merchant? Was. Now I run this lounge. I'm semi-retired, you see. It's a nice place. Thanks. Not as lively as some of the pubs in Caroline. Not exactly a bad thing. But yeah, sometimes those places could mellow out a little. That they could. Make yourselves at home. Thanks. What floor am I on right now so I know how to get back here? It's almost like Hightown in here. Yeah, only there's less of everything. Right, it looks a little bland in here, doesn't it? That's not what I meant. Hightown is too, I don't know, too formal or something. It's kind of snooty. Yeah, that's it. Snooty? Is that a technical term? If it isn't, it should be. Your wonders never cease. You continue to delight and amaze. The knack I have, I guess. Yes, indeed. Come on, let's look around. Maybe we can find a gift for Harp 5. On an important mission, you want to shop for Harp 5? Now who's being silly? Stop being so serious, let's have fun for a bit. Why not? This place is pretty quiet too. Quiet, what a concept. It's nice. Not very real in the midst of everything going on right now. True, but sometimes in life you have to just enjoy the moment, no? Yeah, I guess so. Say, what was it like before your family died? You happy? Most of the time, I guess. I've never really thought much about it. About your parents? Did you get on well with them? Most of the time. My dad was a great guy. He was starting to become more of a friend than a parent. My mom too, I guess. Sorry. No, I want to remember them. It's odd that I would do it here, but... Yeah, I miss mine too. Never knew my dad too well, but my mom did a pretty good job all by herself. That is until she got married again. Drag. Had a hard time with the new guy, I guess. Yeah, I think he was born to hate me. Guess you're not too sad to know he's gone. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't wish that kind of death on anyone. I don't think we'll ever make sense of this. Trying not to. Guess it just all comes back to me from time to time. Me too. Just glad I met you and the rest of the bunch. Me too. Well, my friend, enough of the past, at least for now. My sentiments exactly. Welcome to the Air Bed and Breakfast. This an inn? You betcha. Its habitat has now been customized to serve your needs. Who else sleeps here? Actually, I'll let you in on a secret. Our life support systems can sustain 3,452 species of sentient beings. Is that good? It's great. Guess so, as long as the rooms have been clean. Don't insult me. Everything here has been sanitized for your protection. Sorry. Forget it. I already have. See if we can get anything better. Howdy, bub. What smells so funny in here? Kinda smells like lamp fuel or something. Affirmative. This is a factory, or at least it was. Any space in this vessel can be used for any purpose. Air is completely plastic. Everything is made of steel and stone. Not so. For your convenience, we have made this vessel appear familiar. In a like manner, we have adopted quaint Arcosian names and are speaking to you in your own language. You would not have been able to navigate your way through air as it was configured even one day ago. Now to matter at hand. Modifications we are making to your vehicle are almost complete. Excellent. Can't wait to check it out. Are you an experienced aquanaut? Aquanaut? No, one who explores underwater areas. Oh, I know how to swim. I never learned. Too late for that. At some point, we'll need to acquaint you with the Aquatica's controls. Aquatica? Name for your vehicle. Aquatica is a mini-sub, Deep 1 class. In it, you will navigate the Domhain Trench to the Great Vortex. Upon entry into the Vortex, you will enter Wildern. Wildern, the inner world. Be some trip, Winleaf. Yes. Prepare well. Your journey will be strenuous. Report to the Elder Makers when you are ready. Thanks, we will. It said equipment deck. I thought maybe we could buy gear there, but I guess not. Autonomic Movement Center. Oh, this place, it's beautiful. These lights, colors, and the music, it's so strange. Got a good beat, easy to dance to. If you say so. You don't dance? Not very well. I have 2 left feet. Come on, try for me. Not today. Maybe later, okay? Okay. Apologies, I am tempted to provide a name in your language you can pronounce. Redo mode engaged. Welcome to Wilhelm's Armor Shop. Nope, looks like I've already got better. And these I definitely can't afford. With Earth Tooth. 45.
Alright, that's an upgrade. Gadgeteria. So is there a place I missed over here? Look, Arcosians, visitors. Didn't you scan the update? I was busy. The scanner design is due by next day cycle. Land into motion. Sign with the sanitation. We will not lament. Engage in suicidal activity, both of you. I will succeed. Basically just going through all the rooms looking to see if there's anything on the floor. Pick up. Check this place out. Makes Auburn Smithy look primitive. Arcosians, greetings, Arcosians. I am not impressed. You say that about everything you didn't design. Hello. You are a female, no? Yes. You have been well built. Your lines are elegant, streamlined. Thanks, but I wasn't built. I was born. Ah, yes, born. Well, you are well born then. Take it easy, lover boy. She's with me. Apologies, I do not covet your female. He's making a female robot. He's infatuated with Arcosian females. He believes he sees in them the sublime curve. This would make your female symbols of universal truth and beauty. It is you who is infatuated with the Arcosian females. Your nude food synthesizer delivers mounds of food in obvious shapes. You are incorrect. You are reading into my inventions what you wish to see. I think you guys have some talking to do. I am capturing the essence of cosmic beauty, that is all. Why don't you two go out into the corridor and pummel each other? Anyway, your devices are of no consequence compared to my new invention. Here he goes again. What are you working on, champ? I call it Amplified Sound Resonating Personal Music Device, or ASRPMD for short. I suppose you might call it an electric guitar. What's wrong with a regular guitar? It is inefficient. This is new. A new guitar for a new age. Uh-huh. It is louder, has a wider range of sound which can be infinitely shaped and changed through electronics. I think you're onto something. Only if you want to frighten people, that will never catch on. Yes, it will, and when it does, you will acknowledge my clarity of vision. Guess time will tell. Negative, time has been surprisingly quiet as of late. Yeah, sure, see you around. Oh, all that just to pick up that, whatever it is. Restores 200 HP, I guess it's not bad.
Okay, so this is where the Elder Makers are. In the habitats. Let's go to the bridge. Ah, this place is intense. I wonder what they do here. Simply put, we steer the city from here. So it's the bridge, like on a ship. Yes. You are the Arcosian, Stinger and Windleaf, are you not? That's right. I am Commodore Wallace, leader of the Air Defense Corps. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I'd be happy to know you've reached the launch site. Great. I guess we'll be going down that trench pretty soon. Affirmative. It's a risky venture. I wish I were going with you. Joking, right? Negative. Can't help it. A thirst for adventure. Guess it's in my blood. Well, the way things are going, we'll probably all have many adventures before it's over. I believe you're onto something, miss. Feel free to look around, just... Yeah, we know. Don't touch anything. Indeed. Hello. Hi there. Pretty interesting place you have here. Pretty interesting. Yes, both. What do you do here? Observe, record, document. This was probably 7, maybe 8. Thank you for speaking with us. May we look around? Look, see, yes. Thanks. Welcome, you are, yes. Alright, I guess that's it. Let's go launch. So be it. We leave now. Next stop, Lock Domain. Report to the equipment deck. There you will launch the sub and begin your journey to Wildern. Alright, which one was the equipment? Also, that... a very weird clock. Ah, there you are. The Aquatica is prepped and ready for launch. Great. How does it work? We shall see. Prepare for training. Well, Scotty, looks like we're good to go. Bring on the domain trench. Very well. The Aquatica awaits you. Thanks for everything, Scotty. We'll see you when you get back. Good luck, Aquanauts. After you, Windleaf. I thank you. Okay. Alright. Reverse. Fire. Cycle weapons. This is not good. Oh, just had to go up to it. I will say this is still kind of janky, but it kind of feels like they put more thought into this little section than they did the entire battle system of the game. Because while it's a little janky, it at least works. Okay. I don't think I ever need to do that again. I almost think the Gadgeteers were sending us to our deaths. Something wrong about them. Like? Now they're keeping dangerous secrets. Intuition or fact? Call it what you want. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, the sub is pretty well trashed. No more joyrides for us, or anyone else for that matter. There is one small problem. I mean, the fact that we're smack dab in the middle of Arcos with no way onto the surface? Yeah, that. I don't even want to think about it. Let's see if we can find someone to help us. Doc doesn't look like a natural phenomenon. The Magi were pretty cryptic about who or what was down here. Let's move slowly until we have our bearings. My thoughts exactly. Okay. What a strange little house. Think we should check it out? Can't say as we have any choice. We need to find help sometime. Time like the present. The omens were inauspicious. Nice to meet you too, mister. What omens? I knew last night that bad news was on the doorstep. The meatballs in my stew formed themselves into a smiley face. Had to throw the whole darn thing away. Who are you? Sure that's the right question to ask? There's something else you need to know? I mean, like, have you taken your medication today, old man? Oh, funny guy. Good. I wasn't sure that they were gonna throw at me next. It's they. Listen to you, you're obviously two of Lord Holcomb's ghouls, no? No. I think you have us mixed up with the bad guys. Holcomb, we first heard that name back at the Magic Academy. He's the one who got changed by that book and then escaped here to the world beneath Arcos. The Magi were right. Their worst suspicions have been confirmed. They suspected something was wrong down here. Found their former choir bird turned demon. Said down here. You mean to tell me that you're from... above? Yeah. The Civius lobster's alive. All this time I've been wondering what kind of fantastic animals lived up there in all that burning sunlight. Tired and hungry ones. By the way, it's not that bad. I suppose not. Guess I won't have to slaughter you then. I've nailed a gaggle of Holcomb's thugs right here in this room. The rest I felled outside. Mystic traps, you know. They never knew what hit them. Spare us the details, please. You never answered me earlier. Who are you? You can think of me as the caretaker of this place. I am Topari by birth, but not by choice. The name's Daiglo. Nice to meet you, Daiglo. We're obviously had an accident. Assume that Balak had one too. Elsewise you'd be sloshing around inside his gut. Barely made it. Kierg's beard, that sub pulled us through in one piece. Sub? Gadgeteer stuff. Made to last for 100,000 leagues or your money back. I'm gonna have to ask you to move that tub from the dock. Can't have you trashing the one place I have to commune with nature. But it's broken. The creature damaged it beyond repair. No excuses, just get rid of it. Come on, Windleaf. If he wants to deal with it, let him. We need to get going. That's weird. For some reason, analog is not working now. No, I've only got 30 minutes left. I'll deal with it. Try to finish it, fix it for
Damn it. Crap, I've already forgotten what comes after that. I need a notepad out. That was one of the things I was worried about. They don't happen very often, but I was worried at some point these lock pickings were going to get ridiculous. I blanked on what it was in the time from seeing it to going to go write it down. So x squared down. Squared. Triangle, square, circle. Okay. X squared down, square, circle. Triangle up, left. Left, circle, right. There we go. Travel coat, cloak, thieving gloves, incognito, helm. Is there only the one way out of here? Hey, I'm not done yet. What? You're not listening.
Trying to tell you that you don't stand a chance against Hokum. He's no ordinary bad boy, you know. So we've heard. Hokum snaps his finger and men dissolve into dust. Hokum hums a little tune and the earth swallows up his enemies. Hokum glares at men and men fall dead in their tracks. Just full of jolly news. Listen to me, hero. Run, don't walk to the nearest Gadgeteer sub and make for home. You'll never regret it. Well, seeing as how the sub doesn't run anymore, I don't think yours is much of an idea. Yeah, we're here to explore and learn, and fight. Don't say I didn't warn you. And if that is really your desire, I can actually guide you right into the battle of your dreams. See, Hokum's fiends are savaging the town of Paysham, not far from here. If you want to play hero, then make for Paysham. What kind of fiends? The worst kind, dear. Don't just kill yourself. You just kill yourself, don't you? I amuse myself. That is sufficient. And if you really must know what you're up against, then know this. The Org army stationed in Paysham, one of the strongest armies in the land, went down without so much as a peep. To make matters worse, I've seen enough twisto monstrosities and freaked out mutations wandering around to last me a lifetime. Those critters used to be Orgs, Benori and other citizens of Wildern. Now they flesh out the ranks of Hokum's army. That is, if they're still made of flesh. Top things off, Hokum's dark army is backed up by all of the nightmarish creatures he builds in that mountain fortress of his. Hokum sounds like a regular cream puff. Yeah, he'll make you laugh until you cry. When are we going to hear some good news for a change? You look pretty tired, honey. Why not crash inside on my floor? It's the least I can do for the first overworlders I've ever met. In the morning, you can make your way to Paysham. The army might be gone, but the folks there are proud and can fight with the best of them. You might find some other heroes to help you. Yeah, right. Thank you for your offer, Daiglo. It's most kind. Surprises me to be offering it, but yeah, it is kind. Overworlders, most peculiar. Save if for no other reason than so I don't have to pick the lock on that chest again. I feel like without the analog stick, you can only, you can't... Feels like you move slower without the analog stick if you're just using the directional pad. Where the hell even am I? Okay. Guessing... need to go to one of those things on the far right. Yeah, this is definitely a slower walk than when I was using the analog stick. Curious why it decided to stop working when I switched discs. I guess, like I said, I'll try to figure it out for next stream. For now, we'll just have to worry about walking super, super slow. Wait a moment. Something is not right. Winleaf, since when have things been right lately? Wonder if those days spent basking in the radiant glow of the Aetherwell didn't singe your gourd. Something is hunting us. Maybe it's that windbag Daiglo. Seemed like the kind of nut who'd stalk his mother if he were bored and had the chance. No, it isn't him. This feels different. No, can't believe we ever got suckered into coming here. I mean, we're two against an angry underworld. Who knows what's down here? I'm starting to get sick of being waylaid at every turn. Stinger, shh! There, behind the trees. Oh, this is rich. We've uncovered the lost world of the Butch Vixens. It'll be okay, but me, heck, she'll flay the skin off my body and dance on my... I have a message for your master. Only one of you hideous things will survive to take it to him. Our master? What are you talking about? Don't insult my intelligence. Your kind has enslaved the orgs. Your master forces us to dig in the mines like animals. You have any idea what she's ranting about, Winleaf? Do not anger me. I can make you bleed and you won't even know it. Now, just a minute. We aren't the ones who are harming your people. What did you call them? Orgs. Orgs! Orgs! You do not even know the names of the species you annihilate. Do we look like we could annihilate a species? Creature, you do not look like you could manage to boil water. What a vicious shrew. Did you hear that, Stinger? I'll have you know. Jabbering away like the fools they are, caught like a fish in a trap. Don't kill them. Master Hokum needs extra hands in the mines. Find them. Take them back to the mine and stick them with the others. Lady, you can either fight with us or against us. Which side are you really on? I would never fight with Hokum's Dark Army. For now I must trust you. And never call me Lady again. I am proud of my name. It is... Jarina. Jarina. Let us hope you fight well, odd ones. You fight well. I would know your names. I'm Stinger. My friend's name is Winleaf. Fight pretty good yourself. I have been picking those things off one by one for days.
You must be exhausted.
No, I am strong, but alone. Strange as you are, you can fight, use magic, you have power. I would ask for an alliance, a pact between us.
It took some effort to say it, didn't it?
We are a proud people. We do not ally with outsiders, often. Which reminds me, from where in Wildern do you hail? Are you Golem sent by the Topari to aid us?
No, you see...
From the world, up there, above here. You are from Apun Sea. Gesundheit.
What does that mean, Apun Sea?
Above the sky.
I suppose that's right. Yes, we call it Arcos.
Outworlders, like in the fairy tales. Ah, brother. Is it true that you live in houses of gold?
No.
It is said that your world is ruled by 4 gods, gods of magic.
I think she means the Mage Kings.
Right, they aren't around anymore. Kings, they died. Your gods have died. Well, they weren't really gods, not in the classic sense anyway.
They were just very powerful men, strong with magic.
Ah, man gods, like Hokum. Hokum?
What do you know about him?
I know enough. His name is spoken with fear and hatred. He is the mortal enemy of all who would be free. That about sums it up, yeah? Hokum is your enemy. Sure, that's one of the reasons we're here, to see what he's done, gauge his strength. Then you are scouts, the vanguard of an Outworlder army. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. You would see our plight, you would know the work of Hokum. Join me and I will show you. You will learn all you need to know. It's a deal.
We need all the help we can get, and so do you from the sound of it.
Excellent. Welcome. You are now Org Ta.
What exactly is that exactly?
Org Ta are warriors, protectors of the land. We are now siblings in war, the war against Hokum. Sounds pretty cool to me.
Just hope we're not getting in over our heads.
Let us go to Paysham, my village. Your education in the ways of Hokum will begin there. Let's do it. We got another caster. Since I don't know how long the sequence of events is going to be once we get in there, let's go ahead and leave and save, and we will continue this tomorrow. Hopefully by then I'll have figured out why the analog stick stopped working, and maybe a way to fix it in case it happens again. It seemed to happen when I switched discs. That's where we're going to be ending for today. It looks like we picked up our last party member. far as I know, there's 6, so she is the last one. But yeah, we are on the second disc. Although I don't think this one works the way most multi-disc games do. I don't think this is like you go to the second disc and then you're on the second disc until you finish the game. I think just this map, like the inside world, is on disc 2. You're gonna have to, from what I've seen, you have to switch back and forth every time you go from Arcos to Weldern. But don't think we're quite halfway through the game, but I want to say we're getting close. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're kind of close. Close to the halfway point. Just going by the bullet points on the table of contents for the FAQ that I'm referring to every once in a while. But yeah. So today wasn't as infuriating as yesterday was, but like I said before, I think that's more in the effect that yesterday I was fully discovering all the things that don't work properly or aren't balanced. Like I had the previous days, I had an inkling. Like the first day, everything's new. You don't really notice anything's out of place. You just assume that that's the way things work, and they'll get better or scale up. The second day, I kind of started having an inkling that it was weird and nothing was working right. And then the third day is when I finally confirmed and figured out everything in the mechanics of this game that just doesn't make sense or isn't working. And that was, like I said, just finding out how broken everything was frustrating. Now that I know, and I know not to expect things to work, I'm basically just focusing on the story now. Although even the story can get slightly irritating sometimes, just the fact that they talk too much. And I don't mean they talk too much in that, like, the important scenes are too long. The important scenes are actually okay. It's more in the sense that they feel the need to explain things that don't need to be explained. Like, I gave this, I don't remember if I gave this example yesterday in stream or if it was somewhere else. But when we were in the Temple of the Sun and the Moon, there was a save point. And in any other game, they would just show you the save point and you would just gamer knowledge, you automatically assume, oh, this is a safe space, we can save here, rest here, whatever. But they decide to have some ghost come up and explain how it's protecting this one room and how enemies can't get through, and then all of your party members have to give their thoughts on that and then quit back and forth about it, and it's like, it's a save room. I get it. Just let me save. Like, you don't need to explain that this is a save room. You don't need to explain that this is the armor shop. And that's the kind of thing that I mean that they talk too much, is they talk too much trying to in-world explain video game conventions that don't need to be explained. But the actual scenes and some of the other like flavor stuff is good. It's just every once in a while they'll have this long conversation about trying to have an in-universe explanation for a video game convention that does not need to be explained. These are things that we all just, agree to look past because it's a video game. But I've just gotten to the point where if I realize it's something like that, I'm not gonna read it or voice act it. I'm just gonna skip through. I did that a couple of times today where it's just, oh, it's doing that thing again. I'm just going to skip past. Yeah, I'll go ahead and continue playing this. Like I said, I was going to, after, like I said yesterday when I finished that, I was going to give it another day to see if I could get over all the stuff that was aggravating me yesterday, and I did. So we'll continue this tomorrow. Because I think once we finish this section, essentially when this team catches up to where the other team that I finished today is, which is when they get back to the Magic Kingdom after they do what they need to do. I think at that point we are 2/3 through the game, something like that. Like they split up again. I was just kind of going through the FAQ just to know what to look out for. And it's like they finished this, and then they split up again into a different set of teams. And then I think after that it's like just the end game stuff. But the second time that they split up, I think it's not nearly as long. I think it might just be backtracking. That's another thing that I've noticed is that there is a pretty chunky part of this game that is backtracking, and I think it might actually start backtracking more later. But assuming the hold L2 and R2 at the same time to dodge random encounters actually works, because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you can do that the second you hear the roar, and it'll still give you an encounter. I think that may have to do with level, though. I think it does that if you're underneath the level of the enemies in the area. I've noticed even then, after I've had a couple of fights in that area, and everybody's gained a level, that it'll stop doing that. So hopefully, because I have a feeling everybody's going to max out their level pretty soon, like Harv did his side. So hopefully once everybody hits max level, then the backtracking that we have to do, we'll at the very least be able to just skip all the random encounters. Go where we need to go. Yeah. Unless it does something else really, really bad, like game-breakingly bad or something, I guess we'll go ahead and see this through. So, I guess let me go ahead and give call-outs, and then we'll end. So, Alt, Ragna, Lost, Zamato, Kaz, Invalid. Thank you all for coming in and chatting with me while I play. Thank you, Lost Wielder, for the raid. Thank you to anybody else who may have been lurking and watching. It's always appreciated. As I said, we'll continue this tomorrow, same time, 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Check schedule below for what time that is in your area. And as for right now, let me see if I can find someone to... I guess let's go ahead and raid Bitwizard. Like he's playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So, as per usual, let's go ahead and jump in, say hi. Hope to see you all next time, and until then.
Bye-bye, everybody!